Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk About It with Valerie. It's a new week, and not only is it a new week, it's Challenging Giveaway Week. I want to jump right into what we were discussing last week as far as dealing with a narcissistic relationship. One of the traits that I want to share with you today is in dealing with a narcissistic partner is they have no empathy. They don't care about you. They're only concerned about what works for them. If you are sick or if you have tragedy going on in your family, so what? It doesn't affect them. It only affects you. And they're not going to show you the sympathy or the empathy that you need during that crisis. Case in point, I was going through a challenging time at one time in my life when I was living out of state with my ex. And that tragedy caused me to be in the hospital for a week. Mind you, while I was in the hospital, my ex never visited. He only called, and he called only to remind me of things that needed to be done, like what would help him get to his next spot in the life of living. And it just continued for 7 whole days. My phone calls contained what he needed and what he wanted done, and it was never about how are you feeling, are you getting better, or anything like that. So the day that I was being discharged, he came and he picked me up, and on that ride home he went in again as to what needed to be done. And I simply looked at him and I told him these words: the day that school dismisses for the summer, Valerie and her son will be leaving you. And that is exactly what I did. Because while I was in there for 7 days, I had time to think. And in thinking, I realized that this was not healthy for me. This was only causing me a lot of unnecessary stress. I know some of you may be saying, well, you're talking about you, so are you a narcissistic person? No, I am not. By no means necessary. I only share what I have experienced because if I can only reach one person and help that individual realize what's going on, then my purpose, my testimony that God allowed me to go through will not be in vain. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in a relationship like this, no, I'm not telling you to do what I did and leave. I am suggesting that you merely sit down and have a heartfelt conversation with this person and explain to them how you're feeling. And if this person is receptive, then by all means, continue to be with that person and move forward. But if this person is not receptive, do you? And with that being said, you already know what I'm about to say. Any negative energy that comes your way today, please don't debate it. Simply look at it and say, not today, as you walk away. And as always, peace and blessings.